I can look back now and see how God used everything, every single thing in my life to prepare me for now. This has changed. It would be easier for me to tell you what Plexus has not done for my life than it would be for me to tell you what it has. It has changed everything. It's changed, of course, how we feel every day. It's changed. I'm at home with my kids for everything that they need. It's changed our financial situation. I feel like I'm in the middle of a dream. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. I worked really hard, became a Diamond Ambassador in 9 months. My husband is an Emerald Ambassador. My daughters are all in the business, doing very well.
I knew she'd do good with Plexus because, you know, she just gives it everything she's got.
Had no idea that any of us in a little bitty town of Dexter, Missouri would ever get to be Diamond.
Well, if you ask random people, they probably tell you no, that it's saturated here, but if you ask others that aren't on Facebook or don't know us personally, then they've never heard of it.
My youngest daughter has just graduated and started building her Plexus business.
I thought I was going to miss it, and the day I turned 18 is the day I joined.
Definitely motivates me, she encourages me, she inspires me. She's, I mean, absolutely wonderful.
Pretty much the most amazing mother that you could have.
This is our house. Plexus has definitely helped us to do a lot of, get some new furniture and add a lot of extra things that we didn't have before. Been able to redo our kitchen, added some sod and redid our back patio area. My dad did construction, so we moved a lot. I had a lot of happy memories in this house. Things were really good until we ran into some financial problems.
So we had to move out of that house and into one of my dad's rent houses, and it was a really tough time for my parents, and they ended up getting a divorce. After my parents got a divorce, my mom packed us up and moved us into this house. So this is where I lived until I met Greg. Raising 4 kids, I still don't know how Mom did it. This is where I went to school, my kids are going to school, my husband went to school. I was 16 when I met my husband, so he was already out of school, so school became a little bit less interesting at that time.
She was just beautiful, you know, to me. She was sensitive and nice and sweet, and always kind, you know.
He didn't know who I was. We were 4 years different, so when I was a freshman, he was a senior. This is where I first set eyes on him. He had no clue I existed. We've been together ever since.
And then we just got jobs and started working and having kids.
Family means everything to me. I just want them to have everything, and I want them to know the importance of family and the importance of always being there for each other.
My entire life since I was little, she's always put my siblings and my dad and I definitely above herself.
I was pregnant with my son when I started college. So he's 9 now, and I, started late and went to school and got my college degree, became an RN, and yeah, it was late, but I would never trade back that time because it was very difficult going to school and having a family, but at the ages my girls were, they watched me do it.
We decided she was just going to be a nurse and I was going to drive for FedEx, and that's the way it was going to be.
This is where I was working when Plexus found me. Literally, I feel like it just dropped from the sky.
That's why she took that job, so she could be home with us more, but really we didn't get to talk to her or spend time with her because she was always so busy.
I was a home health RN, and I drove a car all day long.
Over 100 miles, making stops at people's houses, and then come home around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon and then start charting.
She became an RN after watching myself and my husband, because we're both RNs.
I could make someone's day brighter, but at the same time I struggled with not being there for my kids whenever they needed me, always.
She's got such compassion about stuff when she gets interested in it.
God did something huge with my family. I have big plans for you and your family, and that I felt that we were going to make a difference somehow in this world as a family. Didn't know what it was.
The lady that I signed up under, I work with her at the university, and brought it over to Dexter, signed my wife up.
And then I went into the office the next morning and I said, Laurie, you have got to try this.
I didn't tell her not to do it, but I just wasn't sold on it, you know.
I was seeing people stand up, giving all these amazing health testimonies, giving all these amazing financial testimonies, and I just looked around and I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, if they can do this, I can do this.
Laurie she's a wonderful mentor. I mean, she is a true leader. And what I wanted to do was exactly what she was doing.
Actually, my mom made me do Plexus at first because she started it and I didn't really know much about it. And so I was like, Mom, I can't do that. I can't sell it. I can't sell anything. And she said, get your butt over here, fill this stuff out, and sign up because you are signing up for Plexus. And now I thank God so much that she made me sign up.
My very first brand new car that I've ever owned in my life. So this is really exciting. Still feels funny crawling inside.
If I can just be a little bit like her, that'd be enough.
It still don't seem like it's happened. It still seems like a dream. It just, you can't hardly believe that this has happened so fast.
I told my friends and my family, I was like, this is it. This is the answer. This is it. And that's how it all started.
Mom's been able to retire and Dad, and we get to go on vacations and spend more time together.
At least 10 nurses in this area have quit their jobs because of Plexus.
There's Dexters everywhere, every little community, all across America, all across the world.
The harder I worked, the quicker things could happen for me and my family. And this could change everything, and it did. We now have a few Lexuses driving around town.
It's still unbelievable. I don't know when it'll hit, when it'll be reality, but I'm going to enjoy it.
I love you with all my heart, and I'm so glad that we're on this journey together.
Thank you, Mom, so much for all you've done. You're an incredible motivator.
An amazing mentor, the most wonderful friend anybody could ever ask for.
She's just got a really good heart.
I have no idea where I would be if it wasn't for her. Anytime I'm down, you tell me to get back up and keep going because it's going to be all right, and that you know that there's amazing things out there playing for us. And I know with you by my side that I'm going to achieve everything. I'm going to follow in your footsteps and work as hard as you did.
This is only just beginning. And, you know, it's just been that hope for so many people. If they really want to change things, if they want to make a change in their life, they should look at Plexus.